Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to my channel, Art Walk. My name's Art. Now walk with me. We all know February is Black History Month. For me, it's a time to reflect or acknowledge those Black men and women who have made a difference in my life. To honor that, I want to thank you, Mom and Dad, Granddad, Grandma, Grandpa, and Grandma, for being that positive example in my life, teaching me the value of hard work, being strong, and persevering through times of trial to never give up what I believe in, no matter what. I want to also acknowledge those men and women on television as well, because they played a role helping to develop our character and who we aspired to be when we were young. Growing up is different now. Back when there wasn't a lot of TV, we had comic books, toys, and games to help create what we or I wanted to do, then reenacted those events or episodes with toys. G.I. Joe and Transformers are some of the shows I love to watch. Right now, it's Marvel Cinematic Universe, aka the MCU. One of the best that's out right now. To be specific and straight to the point, Black Panther, or T'Challa, great Black superhero and one of the first on the Black screen to make a statement for Black Americans. That's who I'm featuring on this Black History MCU walk, along with others supporting characters associated with Avengers Infinity War and Black Panther, M'Baku and Okoye Build-A-Figure waves. All right, let's get started. Okay, let's see. Tachaka, you gotta have a dad. You gotta have a dad. I think this is Tachaka. He's a pretty sweet character. Let's see. His articulation isn't that bad. It's pretty much the same mold of the rest of the Black Panthers in both waves. Just a few minor details, changes on his face, which I think is really, really unique for his father. And then he comes with this tribal robe, and it comes off, but I like to have him posed with it on. So, but yeah, he's got double jointed knees, swivel ankles, and double jointed elbows and butterfly joints, which is very awesome when it comes to posing. So let me get Tachaka in there for you guys. And he stands pretty good too. You get him in a pose where you like him on your shelf, it'll make your display just pop for you. So I think that looks good. Maybe could slide him over a little bit more. Tachaka and his abilities. He had gained strength from other previous Black Panthers and heightened senses, strength, agility, super speed, and again, vibranium suit. Again, Tachaka he's a must-have if you enjoy the Black Panther wave and the Infinity War wave. It's pretty good. Okay, now let's see who's next. Dora Milaje. It's part of it's a special forces unit. protect and watch over Wakanda. And the prince, or the king now, once his father had passed away, he took over the mantle as a new Black Panther. So he had to have an army to protect them. And they're pretty cool as far as the aesthetics, and the details are really spot on army building material, you know. And again, their articulation is the same for basic Marvel Legends 360. The women generally have single jointed elbows and double jointed legs and knees. I kind of like to keep them straight and solid, because they got better poses like that. I like them when their legs are solid and not bent. But that's Dora Milaje, J, Special Forces unit. And I like her attire. Again, her armor is it's in the contours. It fits her body. Contours of her body perfectly. Let me get her face looking up towards you guys better. Excuse me. I think that looks good. And again, her accessories, she's came with a spear and a short-handed blade, as well as these circular vibranium weapons. And I think she came with a head sculpt too, a couple of head sculpts. Let's see. Okay, yep. Come with a spear and a short-handed blade, and two head sculpts where you can army build her. The Dora Milaje Special Forces unit. I think she's kind of cool. And the armor, again, they just fit in so well. Let's see. Next will be Nakia, another awesome character. Nakia was played by Lupita, and the resemblance is spot on with this Marvel Legend. That's another reason why it drew me in to collecting them. Spot on with the likeness and just the realism of it. You got to have it in your display, you know. And again, basic articulation for a female figure. Double jointed knees. If I can get that double joint to go for you. Okay, double jointed knees and single jointed elbows. Okay, let's see if I can get her posed now. Okay. Her abilities: heightened senses, strength and agility, war dog. I think she had an AKA too. I think it was Malice, if I'm not mistaken. And she actually, I think she was also an enemy of Black Panther too. So it's kind of interesting story behind her. But awesome actress. She brought a lot of attitude with her character, and she made her presence felt, and it was really awesome to see her on the screen and show us how talented she was as an actor. Awesome character to have in your MCU Black Panther shelf display. Excuse me. Okay, next, since we're doing women, we're gonna go with Cherie. And I think she's another awesome character. You know, they're scientist, you could say. She was an inventor and created a lot of his weapons and his suits and things like that. You know, again, basic articulation, double jointed knees, and single jointed arms for your female figure. And her neck She's got this tribal jewelry on her neck, and it hampers her ability to look up and down a whole lot, but you get enough movement to put her in a dynamic pose that'll make you happy. So let me get her posed up and get her displayed for you guys. Or look up more. She's got some waist swivel in there too. Okay. Sorry, I had to get some more light so you guys can see better. Didn't realize I didn't have my light on. Sorry. I wanted to fall over. I think that might be okay. I don't know how secure she is, and I don't want her to fall over, so excuse me. Okay, let's try this again. And, you know, just a little patience with posing your figures. Sometimes they do want to fall over, but, you know, as long as you got their feet planted, shouldn't give a big issue. Okay, and Cherie, again, she was a Black Panther before, so she had the anamorphism where she could change into, you know, the Black Panther. Genius level intellect, and she expert martial artist. Cherie, she really had a lot going for her, and very intelligent as well too. Okay, next we're gonna, let's see. Who's next? We're gonna do Tactical, I guess. It just fits right in perfectly. Tactical Michael B. Jordan, aka Killmonger. He did an awesome job in the movie portraying Eric Killmonger. Awesome job, and just the articulation alone, it just reminded me of G.I. Joe. You know, he's got, again, double jointed elbows and knees. The men figures usually have double joints. His neck, he's got good rotation. You can look down pretty far to his chest. You can look up pretty high too. Let's see, you can look up pretty high too. There you go. And he's just, I love him. His military, again, you gotta have military. Again, reminds me of G.I. Joe. And to have that within your display, it just gives it a whole lot more flavor. So I had to have him in my display. But Eric Killmonger, you know, skilled hunter and a tracker, hand-to-hand combatant, enhanced strength and speed, agility, and durability. Uses high-tech equipment and weapons, including vibranium outfit. Speaking of his vibranium outfit, here's him in it. Okay. There you go. Maybe back him up a little bit. But another awesome figure. Awesome figure. All those Black Panther figures, I just really enjoy looking at them and seeing them displayed on my shelf. It brings my Black Panther shelf to life, and it just excites me when I look at it and see it, and it brings me just to joy. But I'm going to keep going. Let's see. We got up next to be, why not, Black Panther. Let's see, how can I squeeze him down in here where he's not blocking anybody. But let's see. Yep, you can't have Black Panther without him. Let's see if I can get him posed good and right in a good spot for you guys. Okay, how's that? Okay. It looked like he might be blocking Cherie a little bit, but maybe not. Maybe not. I think that looks good. That looks good. But yeah, T'Challa, again, he abilities, the power to draw upon knowledge, strength, and every experience of every previous Black Panther. Peak human strength, speed, reflexes, agility, stamina, endurance, and senses, hand-to-hand combatant, genius level intellect, highly proficient strategist and inventor. And a point to make out about the actor Boseman playing him won an NAACP Image Award for his appearance in Black Panther, which is awesome to see. Nowadays, we have a platform now through TV where we could express and to show and to share our talents with other young Black adults and youth, that you can accomplish and achieve any goals or anything that you set your mind to, and it's cool to see that type of drive and ambition and motivation in the MCU. And I think that is what has really captured me and has allowed me to continue to share this with you guys, and it just makes me happy. Back to figures. Okay, let's see who's next. Let's see, Black Panther again. Vibranium suit. All these, I'm just putting them all together randomly. These are both the waves, M'Baku and Okoye. Sorry about that. But it's the Vibranium suit, Black Panther. We got them all up in here in a bunch. Get him posed better. Okay. But again, general articulation. Double jointed arms and knees for the male figures. Get him in the right. And I just like the detailing in the vibranium suit. It shows that his suit is powered up and he's ready to unleash a devastating power blow. Devastating. I'm gonna back this up a little bit. Oops. And put him over some more. Let's see. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure he's firm. Shot looks a little bit better. Maybe back him up some more. Get him in there. Okay, I think that's a nice looking shot. It's a nice looking shot. I still gotta I want to give him some more room. Take Killmonger. Put his arms down some more. Okay. There we go. Just giving each other some room. Giving each other. On my display, I don't really usually have them so tight together. I give them a little bit of room to breathe. Just, being realistic. Okay. All right, that looks good. I like that. I want to look at the camera. Look up, Chadwick. Look up. There you go. All right. Okay. Next are our Build-A-Figures. I'm going to do M'Baku. Another awesome figure played by, I think his name was Winston Duke. He was, again, awesome in all three movies: Infinity War, Black Panther, and Endgame. And his articulation is a little bit different, you know, because he's the Build-A-Figure, and usually they are bigger and they have a lot of armor sometimes, and articulation can be limited. But it's pretty good for him to be on your display. His arm goes up about that much. He's got these shoulder guards, so it kind of hampers his ability to reach all the way up. But you know, he still could do a 360. You know, and then he could spread his legs about maybe that much, and that's because of this like man skirt he has on. It has no split in it to give him leg room, but that's how he was. He was living in the mountains, so he had to make sure he stayed warm or whatnot. Oh, and then I didn't mention this, like this animal hide came over his back. It's got a peg hole and a peg for it to stay on, so that's kind of cool. Excuse me. Put this back on. But you know, with it on, it does hamper his ability to reach up a lot more. But he's still cool to pose and have on your display as your display. You know, big time. He makes an impression on your display. It's really cool. Really cool. Let's see, how does that look? Okay. I think we got one more Build-A-Figure, and then I think that'll do it. That'll do it. Okay. Okoye. Another awesome figure. Awesome figure. You got to have him. If you don't, if you have her in your display, she was more so the head of the Dora Milaje clan. Let me see. She's not in there. Wanted to get her in a shot too. Let's see. Again, her attire is a different colors and a little bit different of a pattern, but generally it's the same design for her armor. And again, these figures, it just drew me to them because she had the detail. You can see like the tattoo on her head. You know, come on, that's unbelievable. Look at that. Yeah, can you see it? Yeah. Awesome. And then, you know, she got the tread pattern on her back, textured pattern, you know, and it's really cool. Really cool. She's got a swivel at her top of her waist, and swivel at the hip as well. Okoye, she's really an awesome figure to have on display. If you don't, you gotta have her. You gotta have her. Let's see, we'll squeeze her in. I think that's a good shot right there too, of all my favorite MCU black actors right now. I think that's a good shot like that. But yes, I am thankful that I could have this chance to do this and to share this with you. You know, I tend to sometimes neglect to acknowledge those individuals that have made an impression in my life, and I'm thankful for them again, and also for my family being there and supporting me in everything that I do. You know, so I'm grateful and I'm thankful that you guys could tune in to another episode. I look forward to your likes and your comments, and please subscribe to see more when it's uploaded first. Again, thank you for tuning in. Walk with you later. Bye.